Hello, it's Dr. Sooley with Sooley Chiropractic Health Center. I recently heard about a tradition of a family that would celebrate their birthdays with a number of wishes. So for instance, a young boy of 7 would think about 7 wishes or things that he wanted to do for the upcoming year. And so when they celebrated the birthday, he would get to talk about his wishes, and then the family could all wish with him and think about that. So the parents did the same thing. They enjoyed it and would sit down and think about, for the upcoming year, what is it that they wanted to do. And sometimes it'd be small things like going out on more dates with the spouse, or it might be a big thing like going to Disney World. But whatever the case, year by year, this tradition went forward. And for the parents, they look forward to it every year. Particular year, the father turned 44 years old, and on his birthday, they were all waiting and expecting him to let them know what it is that he wanted to do in the upcoming year. And so when his turn came, instead of blurting out his wishes, he got real silent and wasn't talking much. And his wife leaned over to him and says, "Honey, is everything okay with you?" And he said, "I recently came to the doctor and was diagnosed with cancer. My only wish is that I get better. I get my health back." Now, as sad as that story is, it is a reality for families. It may not be something as devastating as cancer. It may be back pain. Did you know that back pain is the #1 cause of disability of people under the age of 50? And as much as we all like to do things, to spend time with our families, to travel, to go out to eat, all these different things that we can do, what does it mean without your health? A great philosopher once said, "Your health is your greatest wealth." All right, well, we're sitting here with Pastor Adam today. We were chatting a little bit about his history, and he's agreed to share. So Pastor Adam, tell me about what sort of problems you were having in your body prior to you starting into the chiropractic care.
All right, well, one problem that I was keenly aware of was my feet, but the other problem I wasn't as aware of until I got adjusted, and that was being able to sleep through the night and not have to go get up to urinate. And so my feet took a little bit longer, but the insoles, the stretching, I was able to visit people, not just preach but pastor. And then with my there must have been a pinched nerve or something that went to my bladder, so I could sleep through the night after the first adjustment, which was huge, thank you, huge help. And there's been other things as well, just, in terms of my attitude being more pain-free. But the feet, the stretching, all the benefits, just learning, the knowledge of learning, seeing the x-rays, it's been great, and having you as a friend, as a fellow Christian, we're on the same page philosophically as well. It's just nice, comforting.
Thank you. Appreciate you sharing with us today.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're in the office today with one of our patients, Megan. And Megan, what is the condition that brought you to Dr. Sooley's office?
I have neck degeneration, come to find out.
Okay.
And I had some numbness down my arm.
Okay.
I kept dropping things. I couldn't even button my baby's snaps. It was just getting so hard to do your daily mom activities.
Yes.
Pushing strollers. I just couldn't even feel it. It was just so numb. So that's why I came in.
Okay. And what did you try in the past that didn't work?
I had gone to some physical therapy, and they were just mainly working on my shoulder, getting it strengthened, and it seemed to give some temporarily short relief, like that day.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to come in all the time to get the massages and the ultrasound type therapy.
Okay. And what have you experienced since you've been coming to our office to see see Dr.
Well,
Sooley?
really more permanent relief.
Okay.
I don't have numbness at all when I'm pushing. I don't drop things anymore. And really I just come, I think, to maintain that, because I think I need it to avoid it anymore, because it's just gone. So
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
okay, you're welcome.
Greg, tell us about your journey with chiropractic care. Before you even came into the clinic, tell me about what you were experiencing and how that was affecting you on your daily activities.
I'd get up in the morning and I was in some very severe pain with my neck and my shoulders, and it would go all the way down to my hips and my knees. And I thought, I'm only in my mid-50s. What's it going to be like a few years from now? And I noticed changes in my mood, in my daily activities at home, that I just wasn't doing the things that I like to do. And I thought I was living on over-the-counter pain medication, and that wasn't getting me anywhere. And I thought, I'm going back to the chiropractor on a regular basis.
And once you started getting chiropractic care regularly, tell me about the changes that you noticed as far as your daily activities, your work, and sort of thing.
One thing that I noticed was my balance improved greatly. My mood improved for the better. I was able to get up out of bed in the morning with no pain. My nights of sleep became more solid in my sleep, instead of tossing and turning, rolling around, trying to get comfortable all night long. And I used to suffer with restless leg syndrome, and that has disappeared. And that, a lot of that kept me up during the night too.
Absolutely, understood. And as you went through your chiropractic care, you went back to your doctor and had a physical exam and some blood work. And tell us about that. We reviewed it, but tell us about some of the changes that you noticed with that.
Every 6 months, my doctor likes for me to get blood work done so she can check my triglycerides, cholesterol, my blood sugar levels, and they were all in the normal range of where she would like for them to be at.
Awesome.
And my blood pressure is better than my doctor's.
Well, that's fantastic. Good changes with regular chiropractic care. So thank you for sharing with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dr. Sooley.